This nurse turned TikToker is currently under investigation by detectives and is being compared to Ruby Frankie. This is Hannah Hiatt. She's a 25-year-old mother of 2 based in Utah, and she's been under a lot of controversy with allegations of child abuse, with people even saying that they want to adopt her 2 children so that they can give them a better life. I feel like it's almost every week that a new mommy vlogger controversy emerges. So a few months ago, Nurse Hannah blew up on TikTok after she shared that she had 17 dirty diapers laying around her house.
I don't want a diaper pail or a diaper genie or whatever they're called. They just kind of get thrown around my house and then we just collect them in a bag at the end of the day.
A diaper genie? Why not use something called a trash can? If you don't have a diaper genie, isn't laying all those dirty diapers around the house even worse than just putting it in the trash?
I promise you, I'm not even exaggerating. This has only been 24 hours. So I'm counting just 4 diapers right here on the coffee table.
Ew, 4 diapers on the coffee table?
Found another one right behind the couch. Oh, found 2 more.
Why is she treating these diapers like a kid on an Easter egg hunt? Just wait until she finds out about Gorhaba. It's a festival that takes place in India at the end of Diwali, and what you're seeing is not mud. They are throwing cow poop at each other.
I'm about to make a name for myself here.
So far that's what? 7 diapers, I'm pretty sure. That's just down here, like in the kitchen living room area. Let's go upstairs. Okay, so right away I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 diapers. And then into the bedroom.
Oh my god, no.
This is the corner of what my side of the bed looks like at night. It's embarrassing, I know.
Does that room not stink? I feel like just after a few hours, that baby poop would fuse into the carpet. I hope that she does not have a pet because she's the type of person to take her dog out for a walk and not pick up its poop. As a matter of fact, she'd probably make her dog pick up its own poop. I just don't understand why she waits until the end of the day to throw them out. This isn't a money problem. This is a lazy problem.
Yesterday, I moved my couch in my living room just a little bit so I can work out in the living room yesterday. And I found this diaper rolled up under the couch.
More diapers? So letting used diapers sit on the carpet all day is already bad enough, but I'm sorry to say that it gets worse.
There was this diaper under my couch from a brand that I have not owned since my baby was 2 weeks old.
How's your baby now?
My baby's now he's almost 8 weeks old. So that means that diaper has been living under my couch in my living room for probably 6 weeks now.
Oh, hell no!
So you're telling me that that diaper was under her couch for 6 weeks and she didn't notice until now? That just goes to show how stinky her house must be. Someone could die in there and I bet she wouldn't even know. And to make matters even more disgusting, apparently Hannah doesn't change her son's diapers if it's only number 1.
I'm not changing my kid's diaper when they pee. I've never done that. Do you know how expensive diapers are?
Hold on. If you don't change your kids' diapers unless they poop, that must mean those 17 diapers were laying around your house for days. So with what we've seen so far, we can say that Nurse Hannah does not practice good hygiene. But although leaving used diapers around your house is disgusting, it's not quite enough to say that she's an abusive mother until you take a deeper dive and see the way she treats her child. For example, she spanks her children and says that it helps them in the long run.
I'm a mom to an 18-month-old, and I'm sorry, but a pat on the bum doesn't hurt them, it helps them on the long run.
Despite all the studies showing that spanking your child is not a good form of punishment and can actually cause more harm than good. Then there's a whole section to the drama about the way she feeds her child. For example, in this video, she's eating fries and what looks like fried chicken. Meanwhile, her son has a plate of salad, but he isn't even eating it. She is. He's sitting there looking very uncomfortable and then begins to cry. Just look at that face. It makes me want to cry. And that's not the only video. There's so many more, such as this one here where she's eating pizza and doesn't want to give a slice to her son.
But I was upset because I didn't want to share it with him. And my husband didn't want to share it with him, but he needed something. Poor James only got like 1.5 slices of this.
There's another video where she and her husband are eating a pastry and she gives her son just a tiny piece, saying that it's going to be his lunch.
So bad, so I did give him a tiny little piece. Because honestly, this will probably be his lunch because it's already past nap time, so when we go home, we're going straight to bed.
There's another time where she's with her husband eating lobster rolls and her son reaches for a fry until she smacks his hand away. As I said, I get it if someone can't afford gourmet meals or the most stylish clothing for their kid because no kid needs that or even wants that. But what I don't get is being too cheap to spend money on the essentials, the bare minimum, such as a winter jacket for your kid so he can stay warm during the winter.
I'm sorry, but I can't spend $35 on a toddler jacket. I know he needs one, obviously.
And I've said it so many times. I understand that some people struggle with money, but how are you going to complain about buying a $35 jacket for your child so he can stay warm in the winter when you bought a soda machine for your house? You literally got a link tree in your bio with a link to a video titled How to Make 5 to 10K Weekly, yet you're making a fuss about a $35 jacket? Money is clearly not an issue when it comes to spending it on herself.
So I just got a $17 sandwich from Surf City Sandwich here in Arizona.
Sandwich.
I literally just spent $51
$51 on a single Popeyes
51
chicken sandwich. You can check my
Am I
receipt.
reading this right? $51 for a Popeyes sandwich? $51? What kind of chicken is she eating? There is so much wrong when it comes to Nurse Hannah. Locking her kid in the room from the outside, giving her kid a jalapeno when he was only 6 months old, leaving an open waffle iron in arm's reach where her son burned his hand.
How did you touch that?
In this clip, she's doing the dishes and her toddler reaches in and grabs some knives, and thankfully nothing happened, but the fact that it took her so long to realize, and when she does, she barely reacts. There's just so many safety hazards that Hannah continues to ignore, which is ironic because you'd expect the nurse, whose job it is to take care of others, to do a better job at taking care of her own children. There were so many little things like this that people were noticing, and they really started to add up. But really, what was the last straw was a disturbing video of her son flinching at the grocery store, because after all this, hell broke loose and Nurse Hannah became the #1 target on TikTok. In this video, you can see her son crying while in the shopping cart until her husband goes to give an item of food and he flinches. This video quickly went viral, and a lot of people questioned why her son reacted this way to his dad. A father is supposed to be a loving, caring, supportive figure in a child's life who protects them from danger, not causes the fear of danger. Hannah's comment section was flooded with people advocating for the safety of her children, especially after the clip of her husband. Other TikTokers started doing this to their kids, showing that they don't react the same way. At first, people were speculating that she was a bad mother, but once this video of her husband went viral, people were speculating that maybe he was abusive to her son or even her as well. But after that video went viral, she put out a statement saying that all the negative things she said about her husband was just satire. And she defended her husband from the shopping cart video, saying that it was just them being playful.
In the video that you guys are all freaking out about, they're just playing. They're always playing. They're always playing where they scare each other. James is obsessed with dinosaurs and bears, and when they look away and they come back and they scare each other, and they play, like when they throw something, they'll play throw it, you know, where you like psych them out, you know, and they flinch and whatever. Like they're always like hiding behind couches and jumping at each other and chasing each other around the house and up the stairs and down the stairs and tackling each other. They're always playing.
But I don't know, this face does not look like the face of a kid who's having fun. People were so outraged with Hannah's behavior towards her 2 children that they began comparing her to Ruby Frankie, and she did not like this one bit, so she made a video response.
The fact that I'm even being compared right now to Ruby Frankie is absolutely comical. It's hilarious, really. We live in a world nowadays where people will turn nothing into something. We live in a world where people are so desperate to become TikTok famous, they will post about anything in order to get views for themselves. They don't care if it's going to bring someone down with it. They just want to become TikTok famous. The fact that my children are happy, they're healthy.
This does not look like happy.
Well nourished, they're
This
running
does not
around
look
playing.
like well nourished.
That should be a pretty good indicator that everything's just fine. It's great.
Yep, this looks completely
They always have a clean bum and never have a dirty diaper on.
fine. Never have a dirty diaper on.
I'm not changing my kid's diaper when they pee. I've never done that.
Now really what took this drama to the next level is when one TikToker took matters into his own hands and became Sherlock Holmes himself.
Got you, Hannah. And I did find your home address, and I'm going to report you to CPS because that shit don't fly with me.
Now, with all this public outcry and the countless videos circulating, the Utah Police Department announced that they were not only aware of the situation, but that there was an open and active investigation into Hiatt's videos. And this came after the police department received multiple reports regarding a collection of viral videos, of which included allegations of criminal conduct. Honestly, I am proud of the internet for coming together and making this entire thing happen. If it wasn't for the internet and the public outrage, this would have never been brought to the attention of the police. And I'm also proud of the police for taking this seriously and conducting an investigation, because for all we know, it really might be nothing, and Hannah might be right that people are just over exaggerating and making something out of nothing. But after what we learned about the whole Ruby Frankie situation, it's really important that we take this stuff seriously and investigate it. I want to know what you all think about this, so leave a comment down below and let's start a discussion in the comment section. If you did enjoy my commentary, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you did like this video, then you might like this one here. Anyways, that's officially gonna do it, so until next time, it's been IvanSteff.